vanomhanya munzira dzatakashara tozviti vadiscavha nyika yatinogara makudhibha madhara makuzviti mangwara kanzwi rezvimangoma isusu tozvivhara dem said dem drive Benz but Benz after we dem said dem to foreign but foreign after we makatiwana tiri pano wanmupera tiri pano malendo reboy sky tisu vacho tiri pano musazvitutumadze imi musazviremadze madhara madhara vapfana vapfana sarambe wako mdhara wapiwa rais kune.
Welcome to Jive TV. You are watching Jive Sessions, and today in the studio I am joined by the legendary Roja, extra large, Jimmy and Norman. Welcome to the studio, guys.
Thanks for inviting us.
It's a pleasure being here.
It's an honor. You guys, childhood yangu ndimakatonderera high school taitonakidzwa nenyambo dzenyu tichitoenda takatoenda in fact takatoenda
tofana kubhadharwa mari yekukuchengeta child minding child caring
mufana tobhadhara inonzi che-maintenance yacho
chiredzwa
unoda kutofila kunge kakule
koinini ndini mwana mudiki ndatoka mudharawo futi
aiwa saka takarerana.
So let's talk about extra large. How did you guys come up with the name extra large? Zvakambotanga sei?
Uyo kazhinji zhinji mubvunzo waNorman. Norman vaudzi.
Okay.
Ndakona ndiye extra.
All right. Just not revenge, Uncle. Anyway, the name extra large. By the time that we started doing music, when we ventured into music, that was the time the then Minister of Information was Professor Jonathan Moyo. That's when he initiated the 75% local content.
Yes.
Then Mangoma stations were 200% local content. So the time that we started music, Ipapo Pachona, there was a lot of upcoming youthful musical groups. So Isusu Tantre amongst Uri Roja. Then Tadati getting to Chagazi, Tarno to express where we want to be in the future. So Tavatati, we want to be more than a household name. Tavatambo City big, Takataya big Rite. So then we went for extra large. And like they say in the Bible, the power of the tongue. Extra large music.
Amen. Amen. You guys are definitely larger than life itself. And Jimmy, which one was your first single Ramakabudisa as extra large?
Well, when we went to the studio, starting the music industry, we were like a dancehall outfit. We were doing dancehall inspired by the likes of Chakadimas and Pliers. So Inini, I would do the DJ part, and Norman would do the singing part. So we did a track. I think I got it like it didn't quite make it per radio cause kuti unongori mfeso areas yedu and you're a DJ chichichi didn't quite make it per radio cause kuti unongori mfeso areas yedu and you're a DJ chichichi and unoza boys rakorino imba wana tata gadzira song tata uri mfeso yedu and not play out. So we were only played by one DJ. If it's okay, we can mention his name.
Yeah, mention.
His name is Tony Friday. He's from our hood. Saka Agaridza, we did a track called Ndaikuda, and it was like on a dancehall tip, but it didn't quite make it. So Van Woba, or maybe a few people realized that those were the same guys when we came back with the track that made the name for Extra Large. After that track, we made a jingle. Boys, since Makuta Music, can you make a jingle for me? Then we went back to the studio. After we had recorded that Ndaikuda track, which didn't make it, then when we were making the jingle for Tony Friday, that's when we had a break during the session. Then we started singing on top of the beat. The beat was made for the jingle. So we started making, we started singing on top of the beat. during the break, we hadn't recorded the jingle. So the producer then was Take 5. That squad. So angato buda vatonzo Twitter mafani tichimba on top of the beat jingle. Tichimba Uri Roja iwe auna imba pano ha odoga. Then he came back running into the studio and said, Mukuimbo tichi, I want to record that song. Chatot nanomena ayosha. Chibomi not Maki says. Artist could actually dance so you know that's what we do. Then Take 5 said, if I record you this song and it doesn't make it, I'll give you back your money and I'll record an album for free for you guys. So that's how Uri Roja came up, and that's when Extra Large was born.
Awesome, that's magic right there. Fire. So
I think you can call it a miracle.
it's more than a miracle.
Yeah.
It's more than a miracle. All right, so that's beautiful. That's basically your origins. Yeah. Let's talk about the neighborhood that you guys come from. Norman, do you guys stay in the same neighborhood?
Yes.
Okay. Ndekupi koko?
We stay in Highfield. Kunonzi nevanu Kenan Western, Kenan Western.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's where we met with Jimmy. Takasangana ku primary school. Then we became friends. Tavatenda kwa high school TSA. Tikadid the same class. Tata zo separate kwa form 2 ninye mskanzo. When we were in class, we were those guys who like sit at the back of the classroom. Teacher kana wasimo mwana kachiridza desk chichimwa achimba entertaining the class. So in form 3 takavata separate what I saw 2 different classes. Then after that, after high school, tavatazo jima vambo no senzo kwa akasenza. Inambo nambo no senza wanda akasenza, then tavatazo pesa tazo senza for the same company. Before the music. Then I think maybe as creatives, you know, that I mentality we didn't like being bossed around. You but blaza na kurira kwa Harare ka vakabva vasvika bva ngoitwa foromani because vanoziyana na security pa company waizia
wakutoti boss
uona tangoti but German that is the real skill ready rugera. Then we decided tatafurirana tatasimbisana kuti ngona tichi German ngatisiye ichini ichitombonomanya chi ma records ameno zvakatimirira kumberi ikoko but at least chi ngatimbono then we quit our jobs tatapuwa tumari chete tuma terminal benefits twamunopuwa chichi kana mareketsa basa. Then with that money we went to the studio tatano badarachi and then time. And then Extra Large was born from that. Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys since then have been on a string of hits. Music yenyu yakati siyana the normal music. It has social commentary. It's fun, it's funny, it's entertaining. How did you guys come up with this style of music?
Well, growing up, nongozia like youth from the ghetto. Mukazoenda kuchikoro, you get to see how different you are from other kids, and we realized kuti our strength was pakusekesa vanhu, like not per se, not like comedians per se, but just making people happy. So we managed to do that by singing for people. That's one. And we would bring my jokes ayeko ghetto. Imagine when vapana we go uptown uchivaudza ma jokes ebaka yawa watu, something that they cannot
relate to.
Exactly.
Really.
Then you become unique. Boys rino riziase. So growing up we felt kuti that's where our strength was. So when we ventured into music, we made sure kuti we would put humor into our music, and at the same time try to discuss or maybe address issues that are that you and me can maybe not talk about. Say you are in landlord and I'm your tenant. You cannot confront me and say I'm just kufarira skiri or say yukukanga steri because mbamangu chi amanairi. So that way we felt kuti panema issues are out there asiri kukwanisa kutaurwa nevanhu, but because they are too sensitive. So if we put humor in those topics, anoita easy to discuss, and I think we've got Roja to be testimony to that, and Wafa Wanaka, whereby munanongo at a funeral, people only say the good,
nice things.
Exactly, but I will tell you agenda so my topics akadaru, we feel kuti they can easily be addressed, tikaisa humor into that. So that's like one of the major strengths, extra large, and that's how our music is different from any other groups or artists' music.
Okay. There's also Norman, who you sing in another language. I would like you to talk about that language. What language is that, and why?
Vanhu obvo vanochiti chibranda. So growing up in the ghetto, ukada kuona maghetto obvo chichi ameno pamwe madhara emuzimbabwe vaiti vakapuwa dzimba vaidziramba muchichi mumaghetto tine kumusha uona saka madhara twechibranda ndoti vanhu vakangwara vadatasa maghetto obvo akazara chi tumadhara ito twechibranda. So growing up in the ghetto ndo vanhu vatakakura tichiona, plus kule vangu mudhara wamoms vangu vari from Mozambique, and ndiye one wemadhara ekuti waitukaita vaita vanokutsura vachitaura chine language yavo vaitonzi achoka, taivati mudhara choka because chese chavaita kuti choka apo you get it. So language iyo taingoti even when we in school taiita tichitoita zvedu zvemafanizi izvozvo urikuona. Little did we know kuti tikazoincorporate into our music it would become a hit. So I think that language exposure plus family as well.
My lines, my bloodlines.
Exactly.
Wambera. Alright guys, so that's your origins. Let's talk about your current projects. Are you guys working on anything? Have you guys released anything? What do you have going around right now as Extra Large? Jimmy.
Okay, of late we've been releasing singles because we believed kuti as much as we are like a renowned group releasing albums, there's been a lot going on out there. Zvekuti unorelease an album and maybe a single track gets picked, rongo play wambichana, or maybe pamwe ari nyatso apila kune vanhu, then the album just dies. Nekuda kwekuti maybe one song aina kuita as expected, yeah. Then we've been releasing my singles. So currently we've got a single that's been doing quite well on the charts. It's called Mepo. It features MacD. Like we've been working with MacD for quite a long time now, and I think at the current moment, Mepo, ita Mepo. And the follow-up to that, we've released another single called Maroja. It basically talks about our characters. Like character yokuti we feel kuti hatina boundary, we talk about anything. So tikazotaura tichidaro hanzi muchokwadi mese munokuonererwa nekuganza, but hatisi kuganza, we just
facts.
Exactly. So that's what's happening like Extra Large right now. And in the pipeline tinema videos to the singles that some of the singles we've already released and some we haven't released. Saka an album zvamaya manje ameno maybe kana vanhu vazonyatsotiratidza kuti vane nzara neExtra Large stereo, but tichiri kumasingle
tine nzara itoripo itoriti
saka hazvido zvenyu kunyanya
andite
pamberi.
And then okay, that's your current projects. Norman, what's the future of Extra Large? Where are you guys taking Extra Large in the future?
I can say people should expect a bigger, more mature, better Extra Large, because when we started doing music, you get it. And through our humor and I think tasvika palevel atidanzana sekuru zvedu, but maybe tiamboimba zvinhu zviri mature tichidzidzisana 1 or 2, and people should expect the same humor izvozvo, pamwe tichimbodenana, pamwe tichimbotokonyana, and a lot of collaborations as well, because we feel kuti isusu varipo vamwe vanoti we can feel kuti if we work with certain artists tinokwanisa kunyatsobuditsa art yedu the way we want, and people should expect the unexpected in terms of collaborations. Not our usual collabos yedze kuti vakanzanzi Extra Large ine song vanongoziva kuti pane my usual suspects that we've worked with before. This time todangombotry kuita something different.
Okay. Okay, can't wait to see that. We are always watching as Jive TV, and you guys have been in the game for a very long time, 20 years plus.
Yes.
And you guys have experienced a lot, have seen a lot. I would like you individually, to Tangana na Jimmy, to Norman, to speak to Zimbabwe. words of encouragement, words of wisdom of what you've learned along the path. And obviously we're going through COVID. Also, Simbisena during these trying times that we're going through.
Okay. Serious topic. Well, yeah, I can start off by saying growing up in the music industry, the journey hasn't been that easy, and we've learned quite a lot. And some of the things that we've learned is to be humble. And we've been very privileged. Kuti patime yatakatanga music, we were nurtured and groomed by legends, the likes of Oliver Tukumtukudzi, the likes of Andy Brown. And simply because us guys came into the industry, tisina cruel intentions, or maybe say kuti we want to take over the music industry. Those guys were exactly. Those guys were so welcoming kwatiri that they showed us one or two, or maybe vakatidzidzisa the ropes. Zvekuti you'll be surprised kuti on one of our songs, the hit Mutwe Msango, there's touch here Andy Brown. He actually came to the studio and gave in my ideas one or two. So maybe a word out there, kunema upcoming artists. It's not a competition. Our industry is very small, and Tirvashoma, we're only a handful, like kunema the arts industry, like in the musical side. So we need to learn from each other. If you're coming onto the scene, there's no need to be dissing the whoever is there, because like wedu nonyanyoshandiswa sterek nema artist ndiri kunzi ndingapera isusu dai takapinda tichiti maybe kana kuti tongai moyo apera, you was not going to tell us kuti apana mukafamba neuku munoita sei munopera. You see, so we learned quite a lot from those guys. Hence tichiripo panapa, not as loud maybe, but we still existing, because tinema ma areas atakaudzwa to avoid and certain things not to do and certain things to do. So as Exala, you would like to appreciate the bigger artists who were there when we came onto the scene, because they wakati mold as Exala, like personality and everything else. Yes.
And Nomi?
Okay, my words of encouragement to everyone out there, whatever it is that you're doing, be it soccer, you might be a carpenter, chichi. One thing that I always tell people is, do something you love doing. Even if they don't pay you to do it, you would still do it. It's also, even if we didn't get paid to do music, we would still be doing music, because that's what we love. When the money starts coming in, you're as a bonus. And just keep pushing.
Thank you so much, guys. To be present in your guys' presence is definitely a blessing. Now I know the viewers at home definitely enjoyed the show, but mnenda kupiko msinda kumbotipoka performance. Kupiko mnenda kwa mnezia.
Takatuenda.
Something, anything.
Or maybe also we had skipped another something. During this time of COVID, let's just try to be safe, and because it's also as artists, we need the fans, and the fans also need us. Saka kutitizo pa stage and ma fans that are fanangariko. So we should try by all means to stay safe, like they are saying, mask up, sanitize, keep your social distancing. Get vaccinated.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
So inini kuonda kudaiswa is COVID. Erikana tumira ari dafuso musaga yekuti maybe pamwe ya. Antu atinombodisana.
Tozona kuti mautonongana.
So as exolaji, no men urizi dafu, mababy hadi vanhu anopedza chikafu. Usually no men ndiano anzotanga.
All right. Ndotaka ngoti Jimmy mababy hadi tuma face to tete stickman akaonda makumbo kunge mapete anomakisa kuno introducer tete vakamona vanoti uyu aiwa bodo
kweti dumbu renyu iri German the one pack ona kangu akanomen i six pack teta baby shower rini titenge ma bri pack gara zviya madafu ndiye ma shake.
All right, guys, that was extra large in the studio, making it very entertaining, no doubt. I hope you are enjoying Jive TV. Stay tuned, more coming up. My name is Keith. Don't go anywhere.
Better tiende.
Wamvera.